お願いします。Maybe that fucking too early for that sun. Yeah. I don't fucking. すいません、いいですか？こっち。So James Corden, his wife's got an allergy to eggs, so she gets an omelette. It's like having an allergy to bread and having a cheese toastie. Looks like old James is a bit of a twat. So my neighbour today, so with the Wi-Fi I can't figure it out. So this Wi-Fi is reaching across the road and it says it's connected using Torikizoku's Wi-Fi. So, but if I go to my house and I use this phone and I'm next to the unit, it doesn't say connected, so I don't know if I'm using it or what. Because I want to use my allotted gigabytes, and I don't want, I want to use the house Wi-Fi, so I don't use my gigabytes. The last time I came here, they forgot to charge food. 水と生ください。
何と生ですか？
水。
水と生です。はい。
They can't. If you say water, they don't understand what water is. It's got to be a certain kind of water, hot water or cold water. So, or here, or you. So it took me 20 minutes for me to explain that my next door neighbour was fucking mental and crazy. And then it finally dawned on the fucking police officers that she was indeed what I said. We're coming. looking for the fucker. Looking for the chopsticks. No, she's a cunt. Yes, she's Japanese, but she's the world's nosiest bastard. So I was just watching the guys installing the new Wi-Fi, and because it's hot, I don't, obviously when I've got up all day, I don't want to be straight in the sunshine because it's quite uncomfortable. So I sat on the wall watching them. Then she comes downstairs. She says, "Get in front of your own house." Who the fuck does she think she is? Get in front of your own house. Try and fucking fill it up next time, pal. So, because I've been busy working outside the house, like last night I put a truck for a while inside the bank's car park, then today I put my bike. Then she says she called the police on me parking my bike outside the house. Now she's told the police it's okay if he puts his bike there. Who the fuck is she to tell the police that it's okay where I fucking put my bike? She's telling the police, yeah, I don't mind if he does it there. It's got fucking nothing to do with her. And what hurts most about her, she's not fucking working and she's really fucking ugly. This one wasn't too bad. The worst one you ever get of these is when it's like a fucking little, you know the women when they put the makeup on with a little pad, they're like that consistency. And sushi is quite cheap, but the problem is, it's really fucking small. And they don't give you a full fucking drink. Yeah, I've put a video up, you'll be able to see her. I've got another one to put up explaining where I was sitting. I wasn't even sitting outside the house. She says she doesn't like me sitting. She's on the second floor. She has to look through fucking curtain windows to see me. So she has to go. She has to go to the fucking window. It's like that old joke where a woman calls a place and says, "This guy's taking his clothes off." And she goes, "Where can you see him?" And she stands on a chair in the back room and she's pulling a curtain to one side. But it doesn't matter what I do. The police said don't talk to her. I don't. She starts it all. Apart from, well, what's that? She's like, be nice to her. Get fucked. Like the neighbour at the other side, and when she turned up, and she goes, "Oh, I've just called the police." What for? Because he's sat on that low wall. Look, if she goes to the window and sees someone outside the window, unless that person's wanting to kill her, then she should mind her own fucking business. I offered the police officers 1,000 each if they'd hit her 10 times each with their nightsticks. They laughed, but I was being serious. That's, you know, when if you ever work in a restaurant or a pub, and especially if you make food as well, and then you're on first, you're the first person on for the first hour or the first 2 hours, and then you get fucking 5 or 6 people or 10 people coming into the fucking shop. Panic stations. I came in here once with a mate. He treated me to a night out, except he rarely drank, so he was in a right state for 4 days. I worked at a ski resort, and the number 2 in charge, the deputy president, Fukushacho, he'd drink like nearly a fucking bottle of whiskey and then some beer, and he'd still be up the next morning ready for work. How the fuck do you do that? Welcome to my shop. Once I came in here and I think it was some fried fish or some fried chicken, and I made a mistake of saying, because I thought it was like long pieces, and he said, do you want the small or the big? And I said the big, and it was just a fucking massive dish of this fucking fried fish. That was a bad mistake. Yeah, it looks like that sun's a bit fucking... Going around the shop, not many people in. Just that old guy there, shopkeeper. Hey, eyesight. It's a new shochu in a new age. I'm sure shochu drinkers won't like that. It's fucking... I don't know, is that 25%? Good morning, Koichi. Have you been here before, Koichi? Oh, maybe you did the other day. We're talking about Koichi. Koichi. Where are you watching from? England? Manchester. What was happening in Manchester? I was watching. I was getting phone calls. He's fucking busy, this guy. What do you call him? That Scouse comedian. I like him. He did Swam the Channel or something. He said he did his first stand-up in Manchester. All right, geek. be nice to get my fucking order in first, but he's cunt still ordering again. So my neighbour's been calling the police again, geek. Guess what for? I should do the fucking Ricky Gervais dance. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, better than most places. The only place I'd like to be is Alaska. Not really. I mean Hawaii. Some bad shit happening all over the place. I was sitting, and then she just came downstairs. She goes, "Go and sit in front of your own house or something." I said, "Get fuck off." And she goes, "I'm gonna call the police," and she did, and they came. And I just tried to explain to them, "Look, she's fucking mental. You can't say that." I said, "I can because she's fucking mental. Just ask your mates back at the station." Then after 20 minutes, it fucking dawned on them. What is fucking looking after? No, it took a few minutes. She said, I said what I was doing. I was just watching the Wi-Fi guys doing their work. And she goes, "Well, why didn't you explain that in the first place?" I said, "I don't have to fucking explain it to anyone what I'm doing. I'm just sitting on a fucking wall." She says, "But if you'd have said so," well, I don't need to fucking say so. I'm outside my fucking house in the fucking car park of the bank that's holding my money. Now, they're not as bad as, because I'll put a video up where I'm shouting at the coppers, so. But if he's fucking 36, as slim as a rake. I thought he's one of these cunts that had just joined the police force. But after 20 minutes, we were both on my side. I wish it was fucking stage 4 cancer. And she's coming downstairs. They tell her to go back in upstairs. She keeps on coming down, so they keep shouting at her to get back in the house. Looks like it's going to be a while before I get any fucking food. You know, like yesterday, I think it was like yesterday or today, there was something on her step. She picked it up off the step. This is in front of me, and then throw it into my entrance. And the only way that anyone will believe you is if you've got it on fucking video. That's the only way to believe you. I guess that table of four or five people takes priority over the other guys at the counter. I have no idea what a number is to geek. I have thought of doing certain things. but I am not going to say it in a video. No, she's just an old toothless hag, nosy fucking bastard. But like I said, the biggest thing is she's so fucking ugly. And she's shouting to the coppers, "It keeps telling me to die." So if you know, like the previous time coppers come and goes, "Whatever you do, don't hit her, because she'll lose." But like, I was having a drink with a friend in town, and he says, just give her a backhander, no one will know. I honestly thought she was going to shove the copper. I just need to drive it a little bit more crazy. But I tidied up the front entrance. Now you can actually I can use the front door. And it's like, it doesn't matter what I do, she'll always find something to fucking complain about. Oops, he's talking about going to Yokkaichi in the traffic jam. Try fucking London, mate. Those cunts have been at it again in fucking London. There's a big fucking posh house, or group of houses, got some orange paint or something and just fucking sprayed the fucking building. But they say we want to protect our future for the... No one will fucking breed with your fucking kids. If they're anything like the fucking grandparents and the fucking cunts that are doing this. Meanwhile, they're fucking holding up the fucking people who want to get on with work, who want to get on with their lives. Yeah, you'll be able to have a look at her. I think maybe I've put up one video where you can see her. The oldest boo, the toothless old bastard. Well, I won't be spending a lot of fucking money on food at this rate. Kibinago. Okay. Kibinago. Anybody know what that is? Kibinago. Look that up, somebody. I think they should fight to the death. They should be fucking. They should be locked. Well, I think Iwama's locked up. She should be locked up with him, and then they can fucking talk about me to their heart's content. Do you think you'll be able to manage on your own tomorrow? Can't get in well 5 o'clock. Yeah, I'll be okay. Can't. There's a sign here, and if you look at that, it says Isaina, and it says Isaina, and it says alcohol 25%. So I don't know if that's 25. I guess it's 25%, but some people could mistake it for like 1/4%. which would make it a very weak fucking sake. Shochu, sorry.
もう5年経ってる。うん。まずが。
If he's not going to serve us fucking sushi, I guess he could throw us a few fucking chips or something. An easy date. You're a cheap, violent date. How are you going on with that woman? Any luck? There's this woman that I always like the look of in the neighbourhood, because she just looked like a really nice lady. But today, I just noticed she got a massive pair of fucking knockers, and that really, I had to knock one out at lunchtime. But you know, she's just attractive, but she doesn't wear makeup. But fucking hell, when I saw her tits today, that was a revelation. Or really, you did, your problem, or you're helping somebody. Yeah, I did put my fucking order here when I came in. I think I pointed to it. So the guy that come in like fucking 20 minutes after me, he's just fucking served him his food. Oh my God. Yeah, I tell the coppers, like in Britain and America too, you get fucking sectioned. So now he's putting them into the machine so he doesn't forget to charge for them this time. I got free sushi last time. Oh my God. Yeah, just like... Did they switch the water off? I think they should never switch the water off for, you know, no matter what. But yeah, in America, does your sewage system goes into big drains like in Britain? Or is it septic tanks? Now he's trying to find a fucking decent piece of salmon. If you don't look good, fucking grill it up. Oh dear. Were the poodles put down? So how often do you call them to empty your septic tanks then? Is that why they call you septic tanks? I should say, is that why Aussies call you septic tanks? So there's a reason behind it. Seppo. Oh my God. Why can't they act on these cases a lot earlier? Wait till the fucking poodle starts shitting all over the place. Sushi yo. There you go. No one gives a fuck. What about that James Corden? He's a $36 million. He's a con.
あれミドルかどっちもミドルだな。昔がいたことないで覚えない。
So she got relatives, or does she own the land, or the council claimed it?
ね、今、高専校で今度11月に岐阜県の女子の大会があるんで、ものすごく感じでして結構
So she's a New Yorker.
いつもになってでナビが入ったね。あそこナビはないし目標はないで高専校で両手指やで何がもともと何年も行ってないね。まだ9月にナビが入ったまだリモコンじゃないからやっぱりリモコンがないとやっぱり4人おると絶対車管理せなあかんね。
はい、すみません。
Can I have a lemon sour?
レモンサワー。
条件から64あるのかな。条件6と
Crab salad.
うちの半分いついたことないっていうか1回しかいたことない人がさ64誕生してるからその中の女子のなんか大会があるんだ女子の
The decapod.
和歌山岡山
全国大会だね。東海地区で15名ぐらいしかあるしね。50歳ぐらい。
An Indian immigrant is now the Prime Minister of England.
初乗りで誰が出たの
はい、すみません。レモンサワー。はい、お待たせいたしました。
You know what? You know what King Charles said? He went, "Dear oh, dear oh me, goodness gracious me."
付き合いあったっけ新興陸の神田さん
No, you can't have your fucking diamond back.
私は平時シュートで72で72君山カントリーで優勝しとった
I think 7 years ago.
君山カントリーだけど72でもあるだけど実際に行った時もあるんだけど練習もう毎日のようにやってるもう会長になっとるで仕事やって
Somebody have a look what Kibi Nago is.
孫さんと一緒だ会長
I've never heard of it.
その時に自分がエビシャルで俺ゴルフもやらんのにコンペやっとるでまだ馬券だけ買えってで一回雨でなんかクローズ
Well, it's a third world country, so I can't see the world getting to the end of this century.
セームだあの頃すまだセームだだから
Won't bother with that.
温厚で本当に喋るのは私最後は ああ、そう。ほんで、
Is that Manchester?
信用を得たのがあるみたいね。この上の岩倉放産会
The whole of Manchester is not worth 950 quid.
岩倉日本商業行ったら新興しかなかった。ね、だからこっちの方のトラック、あれしたのが新興できない。
You I think I saw something in Liverpool
新車になっていかない。
where this street is emptying because the chart is, it was like 600 quid and now it's like 800 quid.
そうそう、仲いいよ。仲いいよ。
Yeah, and I would have thought like 1,600 quid is not a bad wage. But you can't fucking... It's ridiculous, isn't it? They're going to start killing rich people soon.
がおかわり。そう、大垣さん。大垣さん。
What have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got about 7 rooms for 20,000. Is that what you take out? Is that what you come on with the Coco, Mr. Chicken? Now tomorrow it's Colonel Sanders' special day tomorrow. Is that, I know HMRC, is that tax? Fucking hell, they've caught on to me, geek. Sumasen. Wakame no nan no koto? Chicken?
唐揚げって言ってもう本当に海藻のわかめを唐揚げ揚げてる。
OK。お願いします。
大丈夫です。少ないです。
え？少ない。お少ないよやめて。天ぷらは何の天ぷら？ストップ。え？
舞茸。キノコ。舞茸。
なやめてやめて。辛いや。
Youは若いのに私より。
Ed's turned up. All right, Ed. I'm the tax man. But what? So what is your present rent then? That's fucking crazy, fucking Manchester. I thought those aren't those crazy London rents. Those. One fucking bedroom. No one is going to be making kids unless they're these cunts from fucking Albania. 500. Well, she's a lucky mum. 500 quid a month. I guess it's fucking. I guess it's what's needed, eh? Did I ever tell you about my ungrateful bastard brothers? The most they ever paid was £8 a week for a furnished house. Put nothing in the fucking house. Me mum, he's a good lad. Oh, she's turned up. Ed's fucking six mad. That what the Indians did that, didn't they?
実地に今試合にしても
わさびのなんか袋ちっちゃくてもいいんで袋の方。
My rent used to be 115,000 yen. I got screwed over. 115,000 yen a month, and 100,000 for the warehouse.
あそこ、シェアハウスのあれ何よ。コートがあるね。
And now it's 0 for the warehouse and 20,000 for the house,
そ
which is a good fucking job. It is.
うで3軒目他に2軒ところが
Whenever I see, when I used to live in Tokyo, whenever I saw Edogawa, I always thought Edgware Road.
逆に
Yeah, I don't work as hard as I used to, so
一人もにもおかしくなっちゃ
I'm injured.
うで
But the price have remained good for quite a while.
親父さんもそれらしいよね頭
I'm on sick leave.
にでもう君のそんな人間になったって女が
He's flicking his water at me from the fucking rice bucket.
もういないでは
Yeah, well, the good thing is I can do this until I'm fit and able to.
誰
And I feel good at the moment. I've just got to maybe lose a few pounds.
で飲む方がもう全然怒らないと
I cleaned that front doorway out yesterday, and now I'm thinking about girls. I'll be able to drag him in a lot easier.
今日も一緒に畑一緒だから喋っとったけども
Let's have a look what's in the book. I like looking at pictures of food. In books, it's a lot easier to order. This is where I fucked up before, because I thought instead of getting that small thing there, I got that, and it was just fucking just too
モ
much.
ニターから見るとキスさん、純茶、岡田さん、松井さんも小田地、鈴屋もみんなその中でうちは貧乏人のそんなものだもんだよ。じゃあ3代目貧乏やな。
Yeah, how much sashimi dekiru? Onegaishimasu.
税金賄ってる。
Very good talking,
そっくり
Mr. Chicken. Cool. Chicken. I don't know where's that name come from. Yeah,
小手さんで
don't be a stranger.
もう高いんだわ。だっていきなり発展した時にもうあでもなんでこの、東京でいう
Ken, no, that's better, isn't it, Ken?
青山のなんとかっていう有名なそういう
おはようございます。
Was it still that hot? Is it still that hot, Ed? Nishito. I'm in Iwakura. Yatai sushi, if you want to buy me drinks and food.
あ岸さんまあゴルフもゴルフもダブル奥さんが20年生まれ
Well, we've got all fucking salary men coming in now. More.
8だわ78だわ
I think one good thing about this
でちょこっと寝坊だよね
pandemic is that like a lot of people can leave work a lot earlier instead of being staying there for doing fuck
髪
all.
の方か髪の方だなあった マシュラの前のいや
What's got Ed all excited?
あもっと知らない東野さんあれ石黒なの
Fucking moving front thing. Look,
あ、こっちを向いてあそこの階が焼き鳥
Ed's a rent boy.
前のこっちの前地じゃなくてこっちの道路沿いの
Sounds like these guys are getting pissed.
あるあった
Did you know that the guy that wrote that song, Rent, he was just a fucking cocksucking whore. But yeah, that's all right. Nowadays, they're a sex. They're not like a dirty whore. They're a sex worker. Is this a rough joint? No, I don't think so. I think one guy at the counter now, he recognised me in a different place and he said hello, so. Why do you think? No, it's quite posh. Have a look. Oni-san. これはいい場所でしょ? この店はいい場所でしょ?
はい
See? It's good. It's a good place. So this thing.
長いよね
Eh? A hot match this thing. Ima mono goku. So kino ima mai no do wa skaimasu. Front door wa ima skaimasu. Iroiro mono goita.
どっかでもあってここで
Eh? So.
これ俺はまだ最近は見ないし向けれんもんとかね5000円
Yeah, I remember best place I had to.
すまないの闇が
That's the one good thing if you're lucky enough to bump into a rich friend. And we like two people, 30,000 on sushi. Fuck it, it's a world of difference, man. I made a video on it. 5 sushi chefs in a very small area in the fucking middle. You know, they're just sending sushi out all over the place. It's in the famous place. When my mate went in, like I say, he's very, very rich. And the owner goes, I thought you were dead. So he'd probably been about 85 then, something like that. For a minute, I thought that was Ed that was talking. Nama kudasai. これまだ半額でしょ店。
そうですよ。大丈夫です。7時まで。
確認したか。7時
までは。
7時50分。
あと2時間。
頑張ります。So this place is off-price drinking. It used to be from, was it 5 until 7, 4 until 7? Now it's 3 until 7. But this place, they sell fucking Suntory, so the beer's a little bit more expensive than the one down the road, which is a train ride away. And that's like they sell Asahi, which is cheaper. 西春のお店行った？西春行った？
はいっすよ。
屋台寿司の。え？あるある。でもそっちは朝日。
はい、いらっしゃいませ。2名様、空いてる席をおかけになってお待ちください。はい、ご新規2名様で。
Miami Vice, that was a good show, that wasn't it? I like that. Two-tone 9. What the fuck are you on about? Stop drinking that shake. So today, as I was cleaning up, I found a sushi knife. You know, like a long pointed one. Rusted to fuck. It's better. I'd rather have a beaver that was left over. Get talking about that old lady again. What about that wasn't the woman that you was trying to get into, was it? He's saying he's fixed the door, but now he's fixed the door. They can't hear when people come in. Well, what the fuck are they gonna do? Did you manage to get any? Did you get any look there? Now if they give everybody a short measure, that's gonna be like this. Over the night, that's an extra fucking 50 drinks. Dodgy cunts. She's winding me up. She's just she's a mental case, and she's a nosy bastard. That's the problem. She's a nosy bastard who's on the fucking dole, getting our fucking money. If I was paying taxes, I'd be paying taxes for that cunt. I don't think so. I think Iwama Yoshikazu is in a mental hospital, and he should be fucking calling for my neighbour. That must have been a right. That's a fucking viral video, isn't it? Really, it's a wonder they didn't fucking eat her to death. Well, surely, how far away was the nearest house? Surely they must have seen the rats. Nanny cut it. I've never heard, no one's ever heard of fucking rat traps and fucking sticky patches. Oh, I see, okay, that's, yeah, okay, got you. So she's a fucking man. Obviously, it's a mental case as well, yeah.
並んで娘が入ったらしいわ、バトルで。話題になってネットで。
I think the best thing they could ever have done was put about fucking 50 litres of gasoline through a window and then just fucking put a torch to it.
でちょっと埋まっとるから、あれ、こんなもの思ったわ。知らんかったもん。まあだから実際に携帯稲沢も
Look at that. I've got bare arms. Well, what if I shaved the hairs off? I'd have bare arms. So, so have you guys been to these states? That she took my fucking glass.
4人目の
Don't take the glass, you cunt. The phone won't stand up.
あれ間に合うで
Yeah, you see these fucking documentaries about people that live in these areas. It's fucking untrue. I saw something in those areas where they were like fucking. They got a diesel fucking big truck, and then they were like shooting out fucking exhaust fumes. It's like just a black fucking cloud on someone that had pissed them off on the road.
もう女房第一だからだから料理まで
But is it a better type of junk car though, Ned? When I was a telephone engineer, I went to this toilet once in the countryside. It was one long toilet bench with 3 holes in it. So everyone they shit together into a long drop. I've been living in Iwakura about 20 years, I think. No wrong with primer grey. They could do with some primer grey in fucking Japan. So long. Yeah, there was a program that maybe a few of you guys have seen about people dying in Japan, and what you said, shitting in plastic bags. That guy was shitting in big plastic containers.
100は切れんからね。110切るのは目標だね。もういいよ、大垣さんとはもう。だってもう公爵ばっかりもう。
Mama June, fucking hell. One hell of a woman.
もう逃げとるいうか合わん。もう 110の
That I can't understand how people get that fucking neck, men and women. You know when it goes, I'd grow. If I had something like that, I'd grow a beard. It's the most horrible bodily feature. Like fucking Mitch McConnell. All right, geek, take care, pal. Baba Gigi. What's that? Early morning, isn't it? What time is that? Oh, he's running in restaurant. Watch out for that piss. Oh, I remember too. I fucking hate that cunt. He was in a restaurant somewhere with his wife in a family restaurant, maybe just to check out what people thought about him, and they were fucking shouting at him. Some wanker stood up for the cunt. They should have beat the fuck to death.
これはみかんか。みんな出たか。食べ
久々来た子も
たの。
When someone like blew the whistle on how much people weren't paying tax, he was more interested in finding out who blew the fucking whistle. The cunt. Hey up, Murray. Oh, they're all going, these old guys. Kaki fry's quite nice, I forgot about it. Someone saying kaki fry. I'm still waiting for fucking sashimi from fucking half an hour ago, you cunt. Or machi kudasai. So bread in the local supermarket went from 188 yen to 90 to the other day 88. Yeah, I bought 2 loaves, 88 yen. So normally at these places, there's one guy that usually does the sushi and sashimi, and usually has a hand in the kitchen, and they cook all the fried stuff or salads or things like that. But it looks like that's not happening. Well, the Wi-Fi's done, and I've cleared a big load of crap from the front of the house, so I'm quite happy. I just forgot all the fucking shit that I got inside that front room. Some fucking interesting shit. Got any fucking better looking hamachi? You can't. It sure does. Sure, this is fucking amateur you. Yeah, last time I had sashimi like this, it was larger pieces of fucking sashimi. Like that, about fucking twice the width of that. You know, that's what they put on fucking sushi. Daikon, they're cutting down on everything. So now they're saying that a lot of American men are fed up with all the fucking American women, all this fucking empowering bullshit, and they're looking for overseas wives. Just make sure it's not Filipinos. Am I still broadcasting? Can someone put a message soon? Because they know no better. I think I'd rather have a Thai wife. Yeah, I don't fucking... Maybe Korean wives are just as bad as the fucking American wives. Look at me, I'm a catch. I just love the way that they walk, the Thai girls. I just love that. They glide. The sun's gone down, maybe it's fucking... I'm gonna... I haven't done this for a long time. Can I have a Atsukan Nigo? Can you try this new credit card? Don't talk about Murray's Philippine wife. Murray is a very lucky man. Lives overseas, but his wife makes Japanese food all the time. That sashimi's putting on that plate looks a lot fucking better than I got. Hi, so this. Drinking a lot of that pomegranate juice, and my blood pressure the other day was 133. Wonder if he's getting too low. I have ordered fucking ad scan from here before. There you go. He's not got loose socks. He's got apparently the Britain's new Prime Minister got a lot of fucking hassle from somewhere. I don't think they like a fucking Indian guy being the new Prime Minister. But it's happened in different parts of the world, hasn't it? And it's also caused fucking friction in different parts of the world. This is why in Malaysia they don't let fucking Indians, you know, they're treated as, they can't have so much power in Malaysia. Too fucking smart, fuck off. Fucking hell, that was quick.
失礼します。お待たせいたしました。こちら熱燗です。こちらお先してもよろしいですか？こちらお先いたします。
もう少しだと乗り少し入れて。
ちょっと熱
電子。It's fucking cold by the time I fucking drink it. Yeah, get some loose socks for your fucking ball bag. Or just ask the wife. If I had enough money, I'd like to travel the world and see old friends that I met and then stab them. I think I need to go back to the fucking other one at the other station. Just fucking awful. Or maybe because I didn't pay for the fucking fish last time, he's a bit upset. Thank you. Yeah, if you haven't got the common sense to realise whether a woman could do that to you, Well, you're the kind of bloke that keeps on fucking about with her. It's where she kept her pills. Do you know Arnold Schwarzenegger's youngest son? So when so when he shagged the keeper, the housekeeper, the husband of the housekeeper walked in and he walked straight out. That's not my fucking kid. So did she spend a lot of time in prison, or did they not find out about it until later? What was that famous American guy? They managed to sew his dick back on. But unfortunately for him, they put it on his forehead. It was like John Wayne or something like that. It's amazing. It's amazing that so many people named their kid after John Wayne when his real name was fucking Marion. That's him, John Wayne Nobbit. Do you think do you think she had problems getting a new boyfriend? But there's many times when she walked into a bar with an unsuspecting new boyfriend, and then his mates were all running up to him. Do you know who she is? Hey, I was into that. I've only just noticed that comment, Ed. So she became the first female member after she cut his dick off.
はい、お待たせいたしました。
She killed him and she only got 5 years. What's Fuchu? Is that a famous Japanese prison? So she was the first Mitch McConnell then. Yeah, she won't get anywhere close. A quick fucking leg sweep, she'd be fucking banging her head on that road before she fucking knew it. She'd have come up. I wouldn't be surprised, tell you the truth. I've actually thought of putting a knife out there for her to have a go. Why did she get such a lenient sentence? Or was it because she'd slept with a lot of members of parliament or politicians that they didn't want her talking? I should have took photographs of these fucking food because he's a bit useless, this cunt. Yeah, I think I'm forgetting, even though it's half price, I'm still forgetting the fucking new prices. Yeah, maybe she was the hound of the Bastables. Yatai sushi. Well, I used to cycle to Nagoya for a drink 2 or 3 times a week, about 35k. Then I get drunk, and then on the way home there was this sushi called Yatai Sushi, and they had. So I was already drunk, and they had off-price beers from 11 p.m. till 1 a.m. But it weren't like this useless cunt. Yatai. Yep, maybe 1 tea. So Yatai is the small fucking outside shop station, I think. Do you know? So there's a viewer called Zeldera, I don't know if you've ever seen him. He's also sent me money as well. But he's supposed to be in Nagoya for 1 week, so I'm a bit disappointed he hasn't got in touch to have a drink with his hero. I think if I went to Las Vegas, I would ask people the best way to avoid you. No, it's a chain. There's lots of them now. They're expanding. Yeah, Okazaki is about 45 minutes away from here by train. I feel like going for a different drink at a different place now. I had a friend, a long-time friend. He lived in Okazaki, and he was like fucking 200 kilograms at least, and he died in his car. Fuck knows how he got him out of that car. American, of course. Ow, ow. Have you ever seen you should check out a comedian called Mark Normand from Louisiana. Oh, really? In what way did they make him famous? Wasn't he already famous? No one's going to make me famous. Unless it's Mr. Beast. I was looking at fucking price. I was getting a key cut in the hardware store. I was looking at the price of fucking nail guns. 90,000 yen for a fucking nail gun. No, I did. Mark did that fucking years before. Mark did that 10 years ago. You know the German boy girl. Yeah, he did it in a fucking restaurant. I should do, I should do it with a normal telephone. Why won't the pictures come out? Is that a clock or a G-lock? Ooh. Do you know some bad people, Ed? Well, I guess in America you can buy one legally, yeah? But he's still asking for money. I guess he needs it for his diet. Oh la la, she's nice. Special bra, nice tits, hard to tell. What the fuck is happening there? Can't remember being hit by a fucking accident. Looks strange, doesn't it? Brilliant. And that's just the one that goes around your street. If you would like to repay that mock, why don't you get yourself a Glock? I should have got a bottle of fucking... I need a bottle of tequila red, so I can start making some margaritas. I think I'll fall asleep, pal. What time is it, Ed? 4 o'clock? $2 through Tanqueray. Yeah, I had some Tanqueray. So every now and again in the liquor mountain, they have like famous drinks, and they have them on sale. So then I buy them. But the one on sale the other week was 3 sombreros. $1,000, $10. Yeah, it gets fucking on, man. Now is the time to cash in your dollars into a Japanese bank account. Should be the best place to grow that, isn't it? Las Vegas, to grow marijuana. Elvis Costello, yeah. Yeah, he was very popular at the time, Elvis. He was a punk. And then he did a song about the American soldiers, English rose, taking all the English roses from England back to America. And then they got beat up. You know, that is that's one of the nicest things that Americans ever did for England, was taking all the slags back to America. Fucking thank you. I'm just looking, can you see just look above my head? There's the coat hangers and it looks like some guy skiing. Third cow, there you go. My daughter suggested I should put in the password for the Wi-Fi. Thanks, love. I'm 63, not fucking 93. Third cow from the moon. I don't think this guy's at the top of his game. And the sad thing is, his game is masturbation. Maybe just Nama kudasai.
はい、生いついただきました。
いっぱいできればよかった。I don't know if you ever saw it. There used to be this guy in Tokyo. He was a boxer or an ex-boxer, and he used to challenge people. If they could hit him, he'd give them 500 yen or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. Maybe they paid to do it, and they'd try to hit him. He was obviously a pro boxer or an ex-pro boxer, so it was difficult to hit him. One or two did, but I just wish that politicians would give us the same option. Oh, I fell at the top. Yeah, there you go. All you got to do is ask. Bring out your COVID. I'm not dead. Yeah, like Ricky Gervais said, you won't live until an old age. He says, but those last 10 years are fucking pretty bad. I think you've got a better chance of doing that if you're like ex-military, where you can live longer. Discipline, that's what it takes. I don't like how one of the guys behind the counter is just giving the girl a knife and then she's walking towards me. I used to love it when my dad would come home drunk from the pub and be watching a film and then he'd say, that's not possible, you can't do that, and spoil the fucking film for us. He was a cunt. Ow! Fucking hell. Was that a good accident? That's from the hospital audition. I don't think this guy knows what he's doing. He's got fucking three large daikon, and he's taking him ages to decide which one to fucking use. Oh, he's shoving it up his arse. He went for the small one. Was that Paul McCartney's song? No, it's fucking funny you should mention that. Because in the news in the 1970s, this made the news, and it was a fucking Children of God, and it was this English guy that was fucking taking all these wives to a different place and then fucking them, and then the children, and they were just fucking abusing them. Like some of these kids managed to escape from this fucking atrocity and then tell what it was really like. All these fucking cults should be stopped. And there's been other Davidians. Definitely. Because the kids were all fucked. They were fucked and they were fucked up. You know, it's just, you know, like this was a UK group, I think, or it was like a subsection of an American group. Just look up Children of God. And my dad was a cunt. But there are worse mums and dads, without a doubt. You know. It's all relative, isn't it? But you were saying, Ed, that your dad used to give you quite a few beatings, yeah? I think the worst thing my dad did to me is when he wouldn't. I'd been shooting sparrows. Well, I shot a sparrow and a copper caught me, and because it was on the sparrow was on the copper's head. He was doing some kind of party trick, and he wouldn't take me to the police. He wouldn't take me to the police, and he got his ugly fucking ass girlfriend to take me to the police. That was the most embarrassing moment of my life. But I guess that, you know, she would, you know, she just looked like a fucking fat whore. And cheap makeup, fucking. But she did. One thing I like about her, she did stab my dad with a nail file all over his body. I like that. I like that. Which language school do you work for? Yeah, but like I say, you know what you say. Your dad was giving you beatings, but one of the worst things I saw was when this upper middle class family, they were renting out their two brothers to all their friends to fuck. That has got to be one of the worst things, yeah. I was talking to my mate, he was in Thailand, he's a Muay Thai boxer, and I said to him, I've actually been in more fucking fights than I've actually seen in Japan. So, and he thought I was talking physically, verbally, but they wouldn't know, I was just grabbing all the people. Don't forget, if you spoke Japanese, they mind. Be careful. There used to be, Ron Howard. What's his name? Ron L. Howard. When I first came here, every week they advertise in the Japan Times 250,000 yen. They were fucking recruited. I don't know. See that? Can you see that? Fucking. That is the net that they fucking put the rice into, and then they make the sushi. And I'm sure that net is a disgusting fucking colour. I'm sure it's not supposed to be like that. I've had fucking cleaner underpants. I bought a 200 yen cauliflower the other day, and I promised myself I'd use it before it went fucking bad. I've got to do that tomorrow. Because one thing you've got cauliflower, the next thing you don't look after it is fucking robbing 7-Elevens. There's an Om Shinrikyo office not fucking 500 metres from here. I'm not kidding. Did they kill that cunt yet? Did they hang him? It's been so fucking long. They used to use an industrial-sized fucking microwave to kill people, and then they used to put them in fucking. But once they got the money from the house, they used to put them in. So he's still alive, the cunt. If Jesus Christ, or Jesus the son of Joseph, if they had electricity and microwaves 2,000 years ago, he would have done the fucking thing. Mark my words. Unbelievable how many shekels were found in his bank account. No, I didn't. I wasn't sure. I didn't even fucking know it. I wasn't sure if they killed him or not. How long ago is that? It's 19. What is that? Is that nearly 30 fucking years? They still haven't fucking killed him. Ed, have you ever been in a restaurant in Japan and you said, and walked around to the people's tables and said, why does that cunt's food look a lot better than mine? As far as I know, his neck was too far. I am sure that the guy that used to work for me from the Philippines, he was put in prison because they kicked him out of the country. He was in prison for 6 months. He lost a fucking load of weight. He's fucking... Someone, his mate said to me, he goes, yeah, what's his name now? He'd given himself a fucking Western name. Let's just call him that cunt. He says, yeah, that cunt, he's lost a load of weight. Did I find a girlfriend yet? No, but I'm still looking. I think I keep on not recognising what's how attractive I am. Oh, there's a girl walking past now. Quick. See that? She was nice. But if you can recommend anyone, or another one. That could be that's a great fucking song title, that. Okay, good luck, is that? I think these guys fucking taking their piss. Did you find a girlfriend yet? Because we ain't got enough babies in Japan. Did you see that before, Ed? That guy from Manchester, 950 quid. 950 quid for a one-bedroom apartment. Somebody's taking the fucking piss, aren't they? Oh, you looked it up. That fucking the cunt. It's amazing how he managed to do that when he was fucking almost blind. I do scrap metal and non-ferrous metals. What do you do? It's the Sankei. What's the Sankei, Ed? Kitanai, Kitsui, and Kit Kat. But I found when I was doing the Kit Kat job, that was the most rewarding and tastiest. Scuba, oh that's cool. Yeah, that's going to be, you know, like a ski instructor and a scuba instructor. Yeah, they've got to be the fucking best. They've got to be the best. This guy's... Well, that was one of the first films I saw with my wife, the OK Corral. Fuck man, so much swearing in that movie, it's untrue. This guy's really fucking dodgy. He's making sushi really fucking with hands. No, some places do. I don't like that in any way. It's fucking irritating. The other one that I hated was when someone orders food and they send the food out. They go, "Irashai, irashai," I say, or they shout. Everybody, every staff member shouts, "Arigato," or fucking bullshit when someone fucking orders a drink. Or that's fucking bollocks. It's fucking irritating. It's not cute. It's not customer inducing. It's just shut the fuck up. We're trying to have a fucking drink while looking at the waitress's tits. Yeah, definitely the staff numbers are down. No, I wasn't standing on the road. I was sitting on a small wall inside the car park of the bank. So I wasn't. But no, it would have made a difference even if I'd been standing on the road. If it was in front of her house, she would have called the police because she's fucking mental. And I knew the police would turn up because by law, if someone calls 911, if someone calls Yakutoban, they have to turn up. That's quite funny. What was the limit? What was the limit you managed to do that, Ed? Yeah, that would be quite good on video. I think that guy who just put too much shredded fucking daikon on that plate. Did you get on video? That's what the police always ask me when I say what this cunt's done. Have you got it on video? Look who's turned up, that falling down the stairs cunt. Just when you think it's alright to fucking close the door and go home and have your last beer, Jason turns up. What happened to fucking Murray? Where the fuck did he go? Jason, have a look at it. Jason, you've been in a few sushi shops, haven't you? Have a look at this fucking sushi net for they put the sushi in. Do you reckon that sushi? Do you reckon that net should be fucking white or fucking dirty yellow? What do you think? Ask her. When this kid I used to work with in Off-Bra House, he was a fucking skinny cunt, but fucking muscles. He was a weightlifter, fucking muscles like fucking crazy. And I said to him, "What does irashai masai mean?" And he said, "Welcome to my shop." So I always say that, "Welcome to my shop." I think if this restaurant was the Titanic, it'd definitely fucking sink. I think, you know, like, I think sushi's like an 8-year apprenticeship, so to say. I think this cunt's had about 8 weeks. But before I fucking make a condemning video. I've got to go to the next fucking Yate Sushi down the road. But when somebody's making fucking sushi same colour as my veins, I'm not impressed. Hello. It's not easy. It's not easy, man. I tried to impress my my Sheffield friends with sushi. Fucking hell. What a fucking nightmare that was. Hello, Namekoro. Namekoro Koji. Namekoro Byo. Is that wife? Nobyo? Norikoma Nobyo. Yeah, I've been trying to cut down. I've been waiting for you. That's the last thing I want, some Scottish sarcastic cunt turning up. Was it sarcastic? Sarcastic. Yeah, I did one. I did once buy a fish and I tried to cut it up. Never since. I just asked so after time so when next time I bought a fish I went San Mayoroshi. I let the poorly paid guy do it behind the counter. Yeah, but don't forget the fucking had years of. There's a guy on the internet, and he's a Japanese guy. It's like very fucking popular channel, and he catches the most fucking obnoxious, strange fucking sea animals ever, and then he takes them back, and then he cuts them up and eats them. But he's some of these fish, fucking all these. He's using really big knives, and the knives are getting blunt when he's cutting the fish. Interesting channel. Svetlana. Isn't it Svetlana a Russian girl's name? My stand-up is just as long. Sick. I know this guy. He's supposed to be like the in charge of the stand-ups in the going. Him and his mate went to fucking. They went to Fukushima, the other side of the fucking country, and they did 2.5 minutes each. They went all that way for 2.5 minutes each. I went to Tokyo. I did a spot. I did 2 spots. I did the beginning spot and I did the end spot. Well, 2.5 minutes on a fucking train. Are you fucking serious? I've come all this fucking way, you cunt. They're all, Jason, they're only obnoxious because of the way they've been brought up. I blame the parents. It's a cutting fish channel. It's the cutting edge fish channel. Or is it the cutting fish edge channel? You'll have to remind me what smetana is, but it does sound too much like what's on the end of it. It sounds a bit like smegma. Fuck off. Circ, one, you've never gone longer than 5 seconds. Your month's food budget. So he wasn't the usual. So usually it's the mechanic that rips off the young girl, but in this case it was the other way around. So did he get value for money? So sarcastic. So your monthly budget, how much is a haggis at the moment? What's the market price for haggis? I just wonder, you know, because at McDonald's, I just wonder how many Scottish people have gone into a McDonald's and have said, I'm McDonald's, I want a free, I'm claiming my free burger. Yeah, I've tasted it, yeah, it's okay. Yeah. I'll say anything's okay to keep the Scottish cunts out of England. No, but I remember a lot of, I've seen a lot of people complaining about meatloaf. But my mate's wife was Japanese, and she made a meatloaf. It was fucking really good. So I was surprised because all I ever heard was like American kids complaining about fucking meatloaf. Not the singer, the food. Well, I am trying to fucking think of it. Well, don't you love how Japanese people say hi all the time? Is, you know, wherever you go, if you're going into restaurants and bar, if you go into a bar or America, are the bartenders, are they wearing fucking, or the barmaids, are they wearing fucking masks? Yeah, when I met these Japanese couple when I lived in New Zealand, and someone said to me, saying Maji Day. And when I said this, they just fucking laughed their heads off. People who are official are fucking coppers. Fucking trouble. This is the men's toilet, and so if I sit down on there, probably won't be able to get back up again. So I'm going to piss in the sink, and hopefully it goes into the river system and stops people being gay. That is my fervent wish. My memory of Tokyo people is they were always buying me drinks. And like after a few years, I just got fed up. I went, oh, no, it's all right. I'll buy my own drink. Fucking, I just got fed up of it. The fucking generous fucking cunts. And that is when I decided to go to Scotland. Just to fucking cleanse myself of free drinks. Because I knew that if I went to Scotland, no cunt would ever buy me a drink. Oh dear. Well, that's you can't. It's only in Scotland. It's only in Scotland. Well, I won't be going to fucking Tokyo unless you send me a fucking ticket. I won't be. Fucking. You know how much it is to go to Tokyo? Take a bit of money from your landlord's fund. Have a good mind to nick all his fucking menus and fuck him up. So set him up, Joe.
ありがとうございます。
Do you know how many times I've done that? I've done it about 5 times, I think. I think I made a video. I think it cost 500 yen, something like that. Yeah, done it a few times. I know mate, he's done it a few times as well. I also know people have done it on the Shinkansen, but that's a little bit more tricky. But it's fucking 7 fucking hours. That's the problem. I once came back and this guy at the fucking station said, hang on a minute, I've just got to contact the manager. So, so when he turned round, I did a runner. But I've also thumbed it. I managed to thumb it as well. I can't remember if I took a night bus or I just took a bus, but it's still a fucking nightmare. I've done that about 3 times. It's fucking horrible. Really is fucking horrible. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. At the end of the day, I think it's just, I know it's 10,000 yen or so, but you're better off taking the fucking Shinkansen. Because on the trains and the buses, you're just fucking wasting your life. Even like even if you went on the if you thumbed a lift, it's like still fucking 5 hours. Yeah, if you can sleep, it's good, yeah. Or you're fingering someone. But obviously that's a lot better if it's a girl. London to Scotland, for some reason, I think I would enjoy that more, London to Scotland. You're going like from one country to another. From people that are like civilized to people that aren't. So it's like you've achieved something. But yeah, you're doing the reach around. As Jack Reacher or Tom Cruise, as Jack Reacher would tell you, it's very difficult. Well, you don't finger yourself, do you? You fucking finger a passenger. You're fingering his. Even you might have to give it a bite of your aggies. Just a slice. Here, lassie, would you like a slice of haggis? All I've got to do is finger you. Many a Scottish lad have got a fucking one night stand doing that. Or they will from now. I was with this, I don't know if you heard this story, I was with this Japanese girl one night and I just said to her, you go to the bar, if you go to the toilet, take your knickers off and I'll finger you. And she did. Some people were asking what was a 12-year-old girl doing in a bar. Yep. A 70-year-old king. Did you see what he said to Rishi Sunak? Like after he said dear oh me to what's her name? Thick Lizzie. So he said to Rishi, goodness gracious me, you're the Prime Minister, Walla. Fuck, did you see Thick Lizzie's daughter? She could earn a fortune on OnlyFans. She's a massive pair of fucking tits. Fucking massive. And those massive pair of tits are a mum and a dad. And the younger daughter looks like a right fucking retard. Well, how Liz Truss is not endowed. Well, her daughter is the opposite. She's endowed. Oh yeah, just see the photographs of Liz leaving 10 Downing Street. Fucking massive, man. Fiji J. Hiya. That's what my young niece says. Well, not young, she's fucking 50 now. To be honest, after seeing Liz Truss's daughter's tits, I think we kicked her out too soon. Why were we so hasty? Just when I said that hasty, you know what I was thinking of? A nice fucking mince pie. Steak and kidney pie. You know when, like, we know when Kiwis, Australians and the British, and we think of a nice steak and mushroom pie, or a nice mince pie, or a nice... You know, when you go home, that's something to look forward to, or fucking cheddar cheese. And Americans have got fucking macaroni and cheese. Japanese have got fucking bean paste and green tea. And I think this is what makes the English people the best in the world, and the Scottish and the Aussies and the Kiwis a close third. They have in New Zealand they have a Jimmy's pie, mince pie. Fucking, they carried those traditions through. I wonder if they've got those in America though. The fucking good old steak pie. I'd rather have a fucking beef and mushroom pie. The English degenerates. So he's, but I'd rather, I'd rather have a fucking meat pie, mince pie, steak and a beef pie, or a chicken and mushroom pie than a fucking burger any day, Or maybe I'm just thinking of the fucking McDonald's burgers, because I guess you can get really good burgers other places. No, but you can get some good burgers in Nagoya, though, about 1,000 yen, something like that. McDonald's burger. I think they're 150 yen now. I think I only ever had to taste one McDonald's burger, 100 yen. I never fucking ate another one. I think you've got to put a slice of cheese on it or something, but it's like eating fucking cardboard. I'd love to see a breakdown of actually how many McDonald's burgers they sold. Yeah, they still do the combo. They went up 20 yen. Which I think is, given the inflation, I thought it was quite... quite good. They put like 20 yen on a set, and some maybe sometimes 20 yen on a cheeseburger, something like that. But other places, they've gone fucking crazy. Gusto's, they've gone 20% on everything. The place over there, they've gone 20%. This cunt's only started 1 hour ago, he's already fucking chomping the food. Yeah, but the cheapest place now is Joyful. 320 yen breakfast. I had one last week. The egg was cooked. I had one today. The egg wasn't cooked. The egg, I put it in a cup of hot water, and even after a minute or so, I tried to break. The yolk, but the white over it wouldn't let me break the fucking yolk. My is you know those in the road, side of the road, they've got these like stone things that cover the gutters, but they're always loose. So like 2 o'clock in the morning, I like to run the car down the gutters to wake people up in the houses. Uh, 30 years maybe, something like that. I don't know what it's called. Or maybe he's shoving his knife on something. That looks quite interesting. Actually, my favourite thing is to go to Central Park and give presents to children. Or chocolates, or STDs. I'm like the Jim Carrey of Nagoya. What a cunt. So he's been going out with this Irish girl for quite a while, maybe 2 years, and then he gives her a fucking dose, and then he says to her, sign this fucking sign this fucking agreement. Sign this agreement that I never gave you a fucking STD. Then she fucking kills herself. And then the cunt has the cheek to turn up at her fucking funeral and carry the fucking coffin of the person that he helped fucking kill. What a cunt. Typical fucking Canadian. Duke of Nagoya. Well, I think if I had to take a pay cut, I think I could do that. Yeah, if you, there's some of them that are really good. Like one I've been going to recently, you got to watch out though, because some of them give you a really fucking weak cup of coffee. They'll give you, but the one I've been going to now recently, really nice, hot, tasty cup of coffee, and it's a slice of toast and a nice fried egg, bit of salad, 440 yen. It's really nice. But you know, the coffee, there is a difference in the coffee. So if you're going to pay like 400, 450, and sometimes more, sometimes they'll charge you 500 yen, and the coffee's fucking shite. They just get a fucking name, and they have a flash place, but the coffee's fucking shite, and that gets me fucking mad. What's ogura toast? Does that mean the big slice or something? I think my English-speaking joke is called ogura. Oh no, I've never had that. Nama moi toki. Yep. The most I ever paid for a coffee was in Osaka about 20 years ago. We were going to Kobe, fucking 600 yen for a fucking coffee. Just pulled up out of the blue, 600 yen. It was the afternoon, so no fucking morning. It was a good fuck you afternoon. What? Sarcastic, what do you think? What is the percentage of racist Scottish people? Because when people go to Glasgow from other, from sunnier climes, they don't seem to take to them quite well or fairly. Everybody's racist, man. So I don't. Do you remember that? You remember the girl? You remember the girl that I was hanging about with, Moi-chan? So when she was young, she went out with this Pakistani guy, and her dad kicks her out of the house. But he still paid for a university, and he had to pay. But he had to pay. So in Japan, I didn't know this. So when he got his retirement money, he paid for his children's education from his retirement money. And he retired. Yeah, he retired at 55. When I saw this guy, I'd seen this guy before, and he looked like fucking Where's Wally. And when she came to see me at the station, and I goes, "Is that your dad?" She goes, "Yeah." Yeah, he's fucking really strange character, the way he dresses. But his wife is fucking red hot. His wife is hot. And I think that's what upset Moi. I was more interested in her mother than her. Stop saying "oh dear," you're giving me fucking... I'm getting homesick because I'm thinking of fucking King Charles. What's this cunt doing? He's supposed to be working, he's on his fucking phone. Oh, mate. Oh, he has, I think he's looking up on the internet how to cut a cucumber. And he's not doing a good job. Fucking hell. Do a search now, how to cut a cucumber, see if it pops up. I don't know what is that. That's an American term. Is that an American term? The guys look at me funny because I'm looking at him funny because once again they've given me a short measure. No, I don't do English teaching whatsoever. I'm thinking of doing it again though, so maybe next year. I can go to the local centre and I can, it's very cheap to rent a room. I think my first class will be how to do internet, how to do YouTube. And my guest speaker will be sarcastic. Don't ask me. I haven't taught English for quite a few years. Look, I've got a mate. He's the fucking president of Japan Association Language Teachers, and he's Scottish. And after like 2 times, if I haven't got it after 2 times, I stop asking. No, I like it. I like English teaching. You know? I don't like these cunts that complain about teaching English when they're not even qualified to fucking teach. Like you've got to like fucking that cunt in Africa. They want me to be a fucking entertainer. Well, that is the best way to fucking teach people how to learn something, is to be entertaining. Yes, I mean that cunt right now. I think, you know, everyone, wherever you're from, whether from, most of them are from America, of course, but, you know, wherever you're from, what better way to earn a fucking living? To teach something to people that you know fuck all about. No, he doesn't live in reality, does he? If, like a lot of Africans, for different reasons, and I think the main one is catching rabies, he's fucking letting his dogs on the loose, and he might think his dogs are safe and cute and fucking friendly, but Africans don't feel that way. And if I was an African, I would be beating those dogs with rocks and fucking sticks without a fucking doubt. Without a fucking doubt. When I first came to this area, I lived in this house, and this dog's fucking This dog's fucking barking at 5:30, 6 o'clock. Apart from writing a brilliant poem about it, I also used to throw fucking rocks at the dog. The fucking owner, old bastard owner, she's saying, no, it's communicating with other dogs. Get it a I don't give a fuck. You can't fucking, you can't have a dog just barking outside at fucking 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. Because these cunts live in the front of the house, they're old and they're deaf, they can't fucking hear, they can't hear it. So they don't give a fuck. Your dog's gonna get fucking shot. No, it was that would be good. Yeah, like we could have gone on fucking Japanese Has Got Talent. I start throwing the rocks, and the dog starts barking. No, that's because if you get a young Westerner, whether he can speak English or not, if you get a friendly young Westerner, men, I'm talking about men now, I'm not talking about women, it's a different thing for women. If you get a friendly young Westerner, or from Africa, or from Europe, and they come to Japan, it's very easy for them to get laid. And this is what is important to most young men, getting laid. He couldn't get it because he had a nasty personality, because he wouldn't spend money. He wouldn't drink. But if you get young men, which is, I'm guessing 80-90% of young men, they do drink. And they like having fun and they like meeting cute girls. And so they have a good fucking time. They might get roped into a fucking dodgy marriage, but that's just fucking tough shit. But for the most of it, they're never going to find it easier to get a fucking girlfriend for most of these men, because they've been at university, they're fucking boring cunts, and so they get laid. So, but Ryan couldn't. He had to go with a fucking married woman who was desperate. So, but most young men, you know, and a lot of them just go from girl to girl. They love it. So it's up to them. But no, you can't dream crush it. No, but for the people, they just thought like him. They had the same thoughts. Thanks, Ryan, for stopping me from trying something out. But also, a lot of the time, if you were a Westerner and you spoke English, you'd meet lots, not just women, but you'd meet business people, and they would more than willingly buy you food or buy you drinks, even introduce you to get jobs. What the fuck is wrong with that? But Ryan found his niche, but now he's in Uganda and he's very depressed. And when I watched his videos, I was also very depressed. So that's why I don't watch his videos anymore. He said he was going to go live. Ryan would not survive going live. Can I just ask you, when you met your wife in Vancouver, was her dad a lawyer? And he had a really nice apartment in the harbour? Just wondering. She lived in Tokyo. She lived in central Tokyo near the Odaku line. I met a girl on the Odaku line. That's the girl I fingered in the bar. She wasn't shy. She called the police on me to get her out of her apartment. Yeah, yeah, like especially if you're an attractive guy, without a doubt, If you're a young, tall, attractive guy, you fucking. Well done. But can you count backwards? Did you see that fucking video with that cunt called Rodney? Rodney's he learned Japanese. He's been here 10 years, but he learned Japanese in 2 months. So what you're trying to say is that you've been stealing Japanese vowels? Fucking typical Dutch. Yeah, but the Spanish and the Italians do as well, yeah. Japanese is not as difficult as Japanese seem to think it is to learn Japanese. So this is the main reason they insult you in the street. It takes 900 hours to learn Japanese. The hours are written down, but it depends where you come from. Indian people find it Indians and Pakistanis find it a lot easier to learn Japanese than Europeans do. Europeans find it a lot easier to learn French, Spanish, Italian than Japanese do, because it's a similar language. English has a 60% base of fucking Latin words. So my point is, it's not that difficult to learn Japanese, especially if you're a good student and you've learned a language before. Yeah, but the thing is, if you learn fluent Japanese and you work for it's not enjoyable working for a Japanese company unless you've got different skills. you wouldn't like to live in Japanese culture and obey, like I don't, but you wouldn't like it. If you absorb yourself into Japanese culture, it's very oppressive. To be honest, I think you would be better off learning Japanese and then living in a different country. Maybe the main reason would be the food, and then you can get away without paying tax, and like society in general is a lot better. It's a lot safer. But I think, generally speaking, it's for the person that's not a fucking millionaire. For the average person, Japan is one of the best places to live. I'll give you I used to do parties. My friend and I, a few guys in together, we used to do parties and invite Japanese students, Japanese friends. And the cunts would always bring like a bag of fucking potato chips or something like that. Whereas if we Westerners would make a special meal and make a special effort. And that's why I hate the Japanese cunts, because they'd always bring fucking bars of chocolates or fucking potato chips to a party, and that's what fucks up their culture. This cunt's always fucking eating. He's supposed to be fucking working, he's always eating. But the thing is, in Japanese culture, if you eat something, what you do, so a chef might give you a bit of food or something to plate, and then you kneel down behind the counter and you eat the food. That's how you're supposed to do it. This cunt, he's just fucking snacking wherever and whenever he likes. This ship, it needs a fucking new captain. But the thing is, in this shop, a lot of shops in Japan now, they've got cameras all over the place. And then what they do, they'll fucking phone them up and they'll say like, table number 17, go and ask them if they need drinks. Go and ask them if they need food. This cunt drinking fucking... No, depends. It can be cheap. Depends where you come from. Prices are going up as we speak. I worked in a bar many years when I first came. I worked in a bar, and there was this young cocky fucking Australian cunt, and I just had to have a word with him because you can't speak to me like that. I says, yes I can and I am. He didn't fucking like it. But I think in today's society, these cunts are supposed to be working, they're drinking fucking alcohol, they're on the fucking phone, the useless fucking bosses over there, and they need a new captain. And as I look like the captain of the Titanic, I think I'm the one to sink this fucking ship. Thank you. Yeah, he's tired or he's not fucking too good. I just know that this cunt is going to do a James Corden on me. He says that YouTuber Gary is a right cunt. That would be brilliant. Late night fucking TV. What did he do? After 3 hours he asked for a new fucking towel to wipe his hands. But honestly speaking, you know, like if you like the culture, let's just put it this way: you come over to Japan, you're having a nice time, you fall in love with a young girl, you're not experienced with girls, and you decide to get married to this beautiful thing, this slim, beautiful, trendy fucking dressing girl, and there are lots of them about. You get married. The wedding costs a lot of money. You go to live with the family, and let's say you earn your salary as a young teacher is like 200,000 yen in your hand, and she says, "I'll give you like 20,000, 10% of that." She takes all your money. How would you feel? Because that happens. Maybe not so much with experienced Westerners, but it does happen. I know a guy now, he's probably 40, he works, his salary is taken by his wife. They're buying a house, they built a house. The house is in the wife's name. His salary is paying for the fucking house. When the house is paid off, his name is not on the fucking house. If a guy is lucky, he can get 30. If he goes into this arrangement, he gets 30,000 yen if he's lucky. But that does work well for some people, where the wife will take control of the finances, which is good actually. But I was married to a Japanese woman. Well, I'm still married because we got married in England, so we're still married. So if she wins on the lottery, I will be there. So I used to win a lot of money, so I would pay for the rent, pay for the holidays, pay for going out for meals, and she would just look after the kids. So my expenditure was quite heavy, but then things changed. But the thing is that all around the world, fewer people are getting married. You know, because when a long time ago, a man and a woman, they met and they loved each other and they got married and they think, well, can we buy a house together? But in the major cities, people cannot afford to buy a house, and if and people are living longer, so not everybody is going to be able to inherit their parents' house or their grandparents' house. It's, someone was saying earlier that a single room in Manchester was £950. How the fuck can it be £950? Just people out of the landlords and the landladies, they're just saying all of a sudden your rent was like £400 a month and now it's fucking, they're not earning the fucking money. A lot of people in New York or the West Coast in London, they're paying like fucking, sometimes paying 50% of their salary for fucking rent. That's fucking crazy. It's difficult to see this society lasting another 50 or 60 years. Western society, anyway. Can someone? Am I still talking after the Akobra? Is any more comments after that? I did the Ryan Dream Crusher. You're not gonna get any money. Cheers, Murray. Murray, do you give all your money to your wife in New Zealand? No, I was saying like Ryan was crushing people's dreams about work, I think, and I was just trying to do a similar thing, saying that your wife will take most of your salary. If you're lucky, you'll get 30,000 yen. I met people in. I was teaching this one-day course. It was good money. It was like 125,000 yen for 1 day a week for a month. And two of the guys on this course, they were in management positions. They got 5,000 yen a month from their wives. 5,000 yen a month for spending. Can you fucking believe that? That's what I thought that guy was doing. See that is making. I saw one of those machines, so you put the daikon in and then you make the daikon dressing. But I don't think the machine's been cleaned for quite a long time. Mooly. That's why sake is cheap. It's to compensate for the wives taking all the money. The thing is, the wives, they just spend so much money on education, and they'll buy. The kids will go to. The kids will go to a school for like 2 years while their friends do it, and they don't learn anything. They got English school, they got a fucking karate, or because their friend goes there. I used to teach this woman. I was working at this fucking cafe, and they would let me go out in the daytime, go and teach this lesson while I was still getting paid from the shop. And she was telling me that she spent on kids' lessons, she had 4 kids, she'd spend like 120,000 yen a month on fucking all these fucking little classes. Can you imagine how much money her husband must be earning for her to spend 120 fucking thousand yen on fucking classes that meant really nothing? I still remember there was a little girl who went to this class called Akane-chan, and she just seemed to be crying, not because she got like 4 or 5 different fucking classes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. She had all these fucking classes. That's fucking pressure on the kid. Let them do sports or let them do music, but fucking once a week. Yes, the police did come. I'll post the video. The police indeed did come. They should have come in her face. I was sat on a wall. I'll post the video later. I was sat on a wall watching the guys do the job for fucking Wi-Fi, and she said, "Go in front of your own house." And I'm not even sat opposite her house. I'm sat opposite someone else's house in the shade because I don't want to get a fucking sun on my head. And this has nothing to do with you. She goes, I'm going to call the police. And as usual, I said, fucking call the police. But the thing is, she's fucking mental. She not only she nosy, a nosy cunt, but she's also willing to fucking call the police. So many times, the police are fed up of her. And but it's 2 new coppers that come. So I'm trying to say to her, say to the police, she's fucking mental. They're going, you can't say that. I say, yes, I can. Because she's fucking mental. When she came, my neighbour, the other neighbour on the other side, she came back from a shopping trip or whatever, and she went like a pro. She goes, I've called the police. I've called the police because he sat on a wall in the shade. And the police came. I did ask the policemen to beat her with their sticks, but they refused. No, I asked them to take out their truncheons and beat her. And I offered them money. I offered them 1,000 yen each. Maybe I should have offered more. She's a nosy neighbour plus. This woman makes American Karens look like fucking Ryan Reynolds' wife, Blake Lively. Oh no, this is what they already said to me. You know, don't. They said don't fucking antagonize her, and I just said, look, she's not fucking telling me that I cannot sit on this fucking wall. So I pretended to make a phone call to a mate to say bring some fucking beers. They're saying, well, because you're stood in front of her house, she's worried. But I fucking know her and she knows me for fucking 20 years. She should be fucking worried. But the thing is, she has to go to her window and look out of the window to see what is happening outside. So if she was, for example, she doesn't have a television, but if she was sat in a chair doing some knitting, reading a book, reading a magazine, or listening to radio, it wouldn't be a problem. But she has to go to the fucking window and look out of the fucking window and see what I'm doing. There were 2 years when they knocked down the bank and they rebuilt it. She never said a fucking thing. Constant fucking noise, day in, day out for 2 years. She never said a fucking thing. I'm just sat on a fucking wall watching the guys put in fucking the internet. That's a problem. You know, and I am already thinking about, you know, having a fucking party on, you know, on the weekend in the yard, just to fucking drive her insane. No, but I haven't sat on that wall to antagonise her. I'm just doing a very fucking normal thing. But she's just mentally disturbed, so. You know, a long, long time ago, people used to come outside her house and like try to talk to her because I think she was working, but she couldn't work with people. So they would say, "No, come back to work and come and do this." Blah blah. I'm assuming, but she can't work. You know, she's not a normal person. She belongs in a fucking institution. Whether that is the fucking Houses of Parliament or fucking Congress, I don't know. But she certainly belongs in an institution. Well, guys, I've got to go. Got to make a phone call. Bye-bye.